Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my show, English Unwired. This is episode 3, and these are the contents we'll be seeing today. First, we are going to discuss parts of speech in grammar module. Then, we are going to discuss the etymology and words derived from the root word host. Then, we will see a list of 10 important words. Then, we are going to see a pair of words which are commonly confused. That are accessory and accessory. Then we are going to look at a usage. Then we are going to discuss which version of this is correct. Can we say measles is a disease or should we say measles are a disease? Then we are going to look at some foreign terms, Spanish based foreign terms. Then we are going to discuss about the phrasal verb talk. Okay, starting with the grammar module, parts of speech. So there are 8 parts of speech in English. Let's start. First is noun, which is name of a person, place or a thing, like John, Mumbai. So all the names of person, places or things come under noun category. Okay, pronoun is a word which is used in place of a noun. So if I say he's a boy, then in that sentence he is a pronoun. Pronoun is used in place of noun in order to make things shorter and better. Verb is a word used to express an action. So if I say I want to give, in that sentence to give is a verb. Or if I say I have given him money, then in that sentence given is the verb. Adjective is a word used to modify a noun, such as brave boy, red car. In these two words, brave is the adjective, and in these two words, red is the adjective. Adverb is a word used to modify a verb, adjective, or another adverb. So if we consider this sentence, the flower is very beautiful. So in this sentence, beautiful is an adjective, and very is an adverb because it modifies the adjective beautiful. Now, in the upcoming episodes, we are going to look at each of this part of speech in detail. In this episode, we are just going to have an overview of all parts of speech. So, if you are a little confused and want more explanation, then stay tuned. It's gonna come in the upcoming episodes. Preposition is a word which shows relationship of a noun or pronoun with another entity. So if I consider the sentence, there's a horse in the garden. In this sentence, in is the preposition. It shows the relationship between the noun horse and another entity like garden. Conjunction, any joining word is a conjunction. For example, and or when. So if I say I want to give money to Ram and Sham, so in that sentence, and is a conjunction. Interjection is other words used to express emotions. So if I say oh my god, so that word is an interjection. It shows an emotion. Moving on to etymology, hosp or host. So both of these words come from the Latin word hospice, and its stem hospit means both host and guest. So these are the words which we derive from this root. First is hostage, which is a noun. So it's a person held to ensure that the demands are met. So suppose I am a kidnapper, I kidnap a person, and I'm gonna hold that person as hostage in order to get some money. So that's a hostage. Hostile means unfriendly. It's an adjective. So I can say his hostile behavior got him out of the company. Host is a noun. It's a person who entertains guests. So in this series, I'm your host. So I'm trying to entertain you all guys. Fourth word is hospice, which is a noun. It's a place to help care of for the terminally sick. Fifth word is hostel, which we all know is an inexpensive accommodation for kids. It's a noun. Sixth word is inhospitable, which is an adjective. It means unfriendly or not welcoming. So these are the 10 important words for today. First is abstract, which is an adjective. It means theoretical. Second word is abstruse. It's also an adjective. It means hard to understand. So I can say that that topic was very abstruse. Abysmal is hopeless. So if I have got kicked out of a company, I can say my condition is abysmal. Accolade is an award. It's also a noun. Accost means to speak to someone or to approach to someone. approach someone. Acerbic is an adjective, it means bitter, such as acerbic comments. Acquiesce is a verb, it means to comply passively. So if your mother wants you to turn off TV and go to sleep, and it's your favorite TV program, you're going to acquiesce it because you don't want to turn off TV, but you don't have any other option. Acrid is harsh. It also is an adjective. Acrimonious is also an adjective. It means bitter or nasty. Acumen is a noun. It means mental sharpness. So we can say that she has got a lot of business acumen. By which I mean she is she has a lot of knowledge about business. Okay, commonly confused accessory and accessory. Accessory. So accessory with an O is an additional component like automobile accessories. Whereas the accessory with an A is a helper to an act like an accessory to a theft. So suppose there's a plan, there's a gang of robbers, they want to they want to rob a house. Then and if I help them in doing so, then I'm an accessory. Okay, usage. Which one is correct? He's not as smart as he looks, or he's not so smart as he looks. So in usage, both of these versions are correct. I can either say he's not so smart as you think, or I can say he's not as smart as you think. Similarly, she's not so stupid as you imagine, or she's not as stupid as you imagine. Moving on, measles is a disease or measles are a disease. So if we come to this, there are certain singulars which end is in s and they look like plurals. So following are some examples: measles, rickets, news, politics, mathematics, and economics. So these words are all singulars, but they look like plurals because they have an s in their end. So the preferable and correct forms would be measles is a disease. It's a singular. Similarly, economics is an interesting subject. Mathematics is quite boring, and politics makes everyone corrupt. Okay, so these are some foreign terms, Spanish-based foreign terms. First is Alcazar, which is a palace or fortress. Noun, obviously. Caballero is a gentleman, again noun. Cantina is a bar and wine shop, again a noun. Caudillo is a military leader, again a noun. Cortes is parliament, and fiesta is a party. So all of these were nouns. So these are it for this episode. And the final topic is phrasal verbs, talk. So first is talk over, which means discuss. So I can say, do you want to talk over the problems? In this sentence, I mean, do you want to discuss our problems? Second is talk him or her over. That means convince him or convince her. So in the sentence, I talked her over and got her here. That means I convinced her to come here, and that's why she came. So this was it for this episode. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. In case of any queries, you can always drop me a mail. Thanks.